Um, Today it's time to duel. We're gonna be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, and for those of you that don't know, exactly. Anyways, next week we are not gonna be streaming much. We are probably just gonna be doing something simple like Hearthstone or Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I don't have much time to stream next week. This week, I also don't have much time to stream because I got D&D right after this. Win 2 more, get 100 gems, nice. So, yeah. It's criminal how many of these coin flips I lose, by the way. If I were a betting man, I'd say it's going to be tails and I'm going to lose. I won! That's why I'm not a betting man. That's why I'm not a betting man. Oh boy, the mirror match. Gotta love the mirror match. They are going to... Just you wait. Watch this. I go ahead, I summon this. What are they gonna do? Why is it so laggy? Why is Yu-Gi-Oh so laggy? Effect Veiler? Come on. Effect Veiler. Nope. Oh yeah, Konami made it super easy to understand. At some point, my opponent's gonna do something because they have something in their hand. It's like Effect Veiler or something, right? Anyways, the Live Twin deck used to suck. It used to suck a lot, but now everybody's playing it. It's crazy. My opponent's going to concede very soon here. As long as I don't mess up. I'm using the Fiend Smith engine because that is a really good engine. Has a lot of light Fiend monsters. And every single Kiss-a-Kill monster is a light Fiend monster. So, the deck just plays itself, everybody. here's where I would counter my opponent. Oh. Okay. That's fair. There's other opportunities to counter. This is another good spot. Making sure I can't get the Fiend Smith Engraver into my graveyard. That's a good counter. My opponent's reading. My opponent's reading. My opponent's reading. Take that guy, put him in the graveyard. Does my opponent know how this deck works? Do they even have a Live Twin Fiend Smith deck? Who knows? The goal with this deck is to end the board. This is where he could summon Nibiru, ruin my day. He doesn't. I don't know why. I don't know what he has. What is it that he's got that he's not playing? This is so infuriating. Yeah, let's draw a card. Oh, I don't want you to draw that card. Let's play my Ash Blossom now. What is going on? Effect Veiler Imperm. It's probably Imperm. Okay, so because we have Frost in our hand, I can actually end on the better board. But my opponent's probably going to try and stop me at some point. Assumedly. But normally what you would do here is you would go straight into... No, don't destroy anything. Normally, since you don't have this, you wouldn't be able to summon this. So you'd go... Is he going to activate Impermanence or not? I'm just waiting. So what we want to do... We actually want to special summon this guy. But because we have an extra monster with the frost, we could actually go ahead. Yeah, sure, dude. Sure. Just don't activate your cards. So what we could actually do is we could play the Griffin because we have enough monsters to. Oh boy, we got the Griffin. And with the Griffin, it basically locks my opponent out of the game. It's probably waiting for the fusion to negate its effect so you don't go infinite. So now we just go ahead and summon this. Now that we have that extra monster. Normally we'd have to use this guy's... He could play Droll and Lockbird at any time to stop me. He could. I don't know why he doesn't. But normally we use our Fiendsmith guy that we summon on our board to summon this guy, so we don't have enough minions to summon the Nightmare Griffin. Because we need to do this, and we need 2 monsters to do so. But because we had the extra frost, we're actually able to summon this guy without using our Fiendsmith Engraver. So, we simply go ahead, activate this guy's effect. Speaking of the fusion, that's going to be happening in a couple of seconds here. If my opponent ever decides to stop me, we can add Fiendsmith Engraver to our hand. We don't need to. And then this guy lets us... This guy lets us special summon our Trouble Sunny from the graveyard, which is our boss monster. Trouble Sunny is what we use to fusion summon. You don't think I run the fusion? I already had a Fiendsmith Engraver in my hand, so it didn't really matter. Also, I got lucky. This Called by the Grave card art. You can't craft it. You can only get it in the pack right now. And it's an ultra rare, so it's like really difficult to get. Alright, so what Fiendsmith Tract does, it lets me add a Light Fiend monster to my hand, but then I have to discard a card. And the Light Fiend I add says when it's discarded, I special summon it. So, now he's back on the field. My opponent can do anything at any point to stop any of this. Does he really believe in that himself that much that he's not going to stop anything I do? Now, here's the fusion summon that Delta was talking about, because this card has a second effect where I could use, I could banish this from my graveyard to fusion summon a Fiendsmith monster using cards on my field. So I bring out, field or hand, obviously. I bring out this guy. He uses his effect. He allows me to shuffle this thing back into my deck. Here's my Fiendsmith. There it is. What's he waiting for? What could he possibly... Is he reading my cards to make sure? Aha! That is silly. That is actually really silly. Oh, man. Now I don't get to do burn damage. Oh, wait. No, that's actually... I did just realize... Okay, that's fair. Let's see. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go ahead. Add... You know what? Let's add that to my hand for next turn follow-up. Okay. Called it. Yeah, I forgot my Fusion Monster had an extra effect. I did forget about that. But that's okay, because next turn, we just need to summon Abao and Fiendsmith Desire, Desiree, Fiendsmith Sequence. Target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, banish it, and if you do until the end of the next turn, its effects are negated as well. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's a card. That is a card. Heavy Storm. I've been tricked. I've been tricked. Yeah, he's gonna try and special summon the monster. That's not good. He was gonna destroy my card. Shuffle a card into our deck. I think we want to shuffle this back into our deck. I don't have any dark contracts. I basically just have to stop his combo enough that he doesn't have a good end board. And I don't have any hand traps, so I did the best I could. I think I did a pretty good job, though. Activate discard one card, and if you do, add 2 pendulums. Special summon 2 cards. Okay. And that's the best I can do. That is the best I could do. Hopefully that slows him down enough that he doesn't have a good end board. That's all you can hope for when you don't know what your opponent does. Level 1, level 2, he can link 2 into anything, really. This pendulum card does something. Is he going to summon this guy? If this card is linked summon, you can add once per turn. You can target one other face-up card you control. If a card your repetitive zone leaves the field, draw a card. Okay. Okay, he's going to add that to his hand. He has to destroy his other card. Not bad. Draw 1 card. All right. What was that? A link summon? Yeah, link summon. If 2 or more monsters, different individual levels, are pendulum summoned at the same time, you can target 2 cards in the field, destroy them. Okay, so he's going to destroy my monster. Wait, no, he can't. He can't currently pendulum summon anything, but he's he's probably going to be able to, if I had to guess. That card's effect is negated. Both these cards' effects are negated. Now he's going to Pendulum Summon, destroy my monster, and attack me directly. Interesting. During your main phase, don't need to worry about that. Okay, he can negate one of my effects. Sounds good. Pendulum Summon. What's he gonna Pendulum Summon? All right, this guy. Max C. Banish it when it leaves the field. Okay. Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon. All right. So far, so good. Trying to figure out how I'm going to summon Bao. Do I have another? No, I only have one copy. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. Oh boy, he's going to link summon with one of my monsters. Banish it when it leaves the field. Sounds about right. Okay, let's quickly do this. Select the card, return to the deck. Have my opponent negate this effect real quick. Go ahead and link summon. Go ahead. Go ahead, link summon my guy. Hiding my hit points. There's a card that banishes my card. He links summon his own card? That's crazy. All right. We got to go ahead and negate this guy's effect. Okay. He can negate that with that card. Hmm. Seems as though I'm going to have to rework my deck a little. Access code talker, I don't get him. I don't get the point. When you have an even... Get on one... I built my deck wrong. I need to fix my deck. What the heck is this guy doing here? He's gone. I need the new one that can't be stopped. Where is it? This card. I need that. What else do I need? I think that's good. I think that's good. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's get the run back. That's 2 for 2. This is insane. I have that streamer luck. This is madness, bonkers, insanity. Excellent. I already have a godlike hand. Summon this. My opponent can't really do anything. Oh no. Negate the special summon of a monster? Oh no, whatever will I do? Oh man. Dude, you just shut down my whole combo. This is insanity. Alright. Welcome back, combo. My opponent really thought. Snooze ads, what the heck? Why were ads about to play? Jeez. Send Big Boy Biggie to the graveyard. Okay. My board's going to be a little bit worse than normal today. That's okay, though. I don't think I can summon... Maybe I can. Maybe that's enough to summon... Oh, wait, I could do this. Right, right. I could just do this. Alright. Should I try... Yeah, let's go ahead and give it a let's give it an attempt. Why not? If I could get the Nightmare Griffin board, I always want the Nightmare Griffin board. I have summoned way more than 5 monsters at this point. All right. Now I can show you the combo I was going to show you last game. Okay, for follow-up, I think we'll go ahead and put that there, just in case. And then you can special summon Trouble Sunny. And then we'll put that Kiss a Kill deal back in our deck, just in case. Since we don't need to add this to our hand, we're not going to. And instead, we're just going to play it. This will obviously let us fusion summon our guy, just like last time. Whoops. Almost skipped a step. All right. And if my opponent doesn't have anything to stop this, this is what we would have done last time. Oops. Oops, I did that wrong. All right, now that I did that wrong, let's just go ahead and do this and act like I didn't do it wrong. We could just go ahead and pretend like I'm not an idiot. This should be enough to stop most boards anyways. I am an idiot though, so like can't really be helped. I have a couple of follow-up options. There's the imperm. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to do this. Oh boy. He has quite a lot of cards, doesn't he? I mean, what's he gonna do now though? Add a Sky Striker card from his deck to his hand. Oh, spell. Level 1 token. And there's a link summon. Yes, it's a little sad he could kill my bow. It's a little sad. But I mean, he loses right after that anyways. It all depends on what card he has in his hand, actually. I have a feeling my opponent's about to surrender. No, they're gonna link summon again. I guess they can... Yeah. XYZ summon? Well, I do not know how this guy was summoned. I see. I've never encountered this card before. Looks like I'm cooked. Although, to be fair, he only has one monster. Just about anything I draw will help me here. Dang. I guess that's rested spaghetti. It happens. Can't win them all. I didn't mess up because I'm an idiot. Seems like about time to give up, call it quits. All right. So far, we're not doing too well. Hey, it's the Sky Striker guy. Or Tri Brigade. 3 for 3. We can't lose. Well, we have a couple things we could do here. Let's start with this. My opponent's going to Ash Blossom it. More than likely. That's crazy they didn't. They want to Ash Blossom something else. Or Max C. Probably Max C if I had to guess. Once I special summon this card, they're going to Max C, so they get a card draw, obviously. That works too. Little do they know that doesn't do anything. I mean, I don't blame them. I really don't blame them because before yesterday, that would have stopped me. Aha. Why do they do that? I don't know. I'm going to stop their thing, though. Maybe they realized it. Maybe they're not so dumb after all. Interesting. Maybe they actually know. They probably have Nibiru in their hand, if I'm being honest. And if that's the case, we have an issue. We definitely have an issue. Wait, I can't... Wait, yeah, I can. So far, so good. I think we just win this one. Ad starts in 37 seconds. Well, I can't dismiss it this time. I am incapable of dismissing it. Alright, let's see if I could get the actual combo this time. The combo I've messed up every single time up until now. It's possible. We do need card draw. Oh, Forbidden Droplet. They have Nibiru. They have Nibiru. I repeat, they have Nibiru. I would Nibiru in response to this. They want to wait till I have a closer board to my end board. Maybe they know about the Fiendsmith engine. They are pretty smart. All right. All right. I want to save that. I don't need to... Okay, they haven't Nibiru'd me yet. Let's go ahead and do this. Maybe they don't have Nibiru. That's always a possibility. That's always a possibility. No, they definitely got Nibiru. They should start playing Nibiru. If I were them, I would play Nibiru. I think they're just waiting till my end board. Do they have something other than Nibiru? They're probably going to negate this guy's effect. No, but they gotta play Nibiru at some point. What do they even have? I'm about to get my end board. Let's go ahead and activate this just in case he gets any funny ideas. There we go. Discard this. And now we bring back our Nightmare Griffin. And we say GG pretty much. I could set one of these. I don't need both cards in my hand, so yeah. Let's go ahead and set that. There we go. GG. Omni negate. You can negate the effect of a number of face-up cards of the field up to the total of link rating of link monsters equipped to this card. 2. Link 2. 2 negates. If this card is like summon, you can only special summon monsters. That just lets him special summon. He can only summon fusion monsters. It's not like his fusion monster can use his effect, though. What I want to save my negate for is like a Regeki or Dark Hole or Heavy Storm. Drill and Lockbird. Let's see. Special summon monsters on the field cannot activate their effects unless they are linked. There's what has happened? Why does the chain not tell me what has happened? He only destroyed my Nightmare Griffin, right? Okay. He should have killed that. Huh. Is it negated forever? I'm confused. I am confused. Apparently it's just negated until the ends of time. All right. Um, um, hmm. Okay. Did he pick the right one is the question. He did. I mean, I have another one in my graveyard, but that is sad. I'm really bad at this game. It's all these decks I don't know how to beat. All right, at least I have Nibiru. Oh, a Fiendsmith deck. Nice. And this is where activating Nibiru. Dang. I just assumed that he wouldn't have anything. I just assumed he'd be out of gas after I Nibiru'd him. Okay, let's see him get rid of my Nibiru. He's probably not going to. Well, now he can link summon on my turn. Nice. There's the card negate. Is that another card negate? It might be. At some point, he'll be able to link summon. I hate it when my opponents go first. I don't think I've won a single time today. All right, we'll start things off very simply. I wonder if I'll get into Beerud. It's always a possibility. I guess one thing that's a problem about my deck being good now is everybody plays it, so now they know how to counter it. Why did he concede? Why did he surrender? Tis the question. Oh no. Rescue Rabbit, that probably means they're a bot. No, the match isn't going to be found. Your opponent left or something like that. Oh, I'm going second. Never mind. Rescue Rabbit usually means I'm fighting a bot. All right. I got two good cards to stop their combo. Hopefully I know what their combo is. I'm guessing they have a Blue Eyes deck. Blue Eyes. So they're going to special summon a couple of times. And every time they do, I draw a card. There is one... There is a Blue Eyes card I want to negate. I know this guy's end board. I know Blue Eyes' end board. It's not that scary. Oh, but I guess my current hand sucks. True Light is the card I want to destroy. Yeah, he could summon Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes is strong. Ah, deck or extra deck. Got it. Well, that seems like an issue. Yeah, that would have been something, all right. Dang. Off to a bad start. My opponent's going to Ash Blossom this, which means they can't Ash Blossom my live twin. Nice. Now my combo should go off without a problem. Destroy everything on the field. Is that a fiend? No, it's a rock. Ultimate Fusion is going to summon the Ultimate Dragon. The game audio's muted. He just summoned Big Eye's red dragon. Let's go ahead and stop his ultimate fusion. Now imagine if I attacked with that. That would be funny. Got him. That's silly. That's extremely silly. There's only one way to get past his unstoppable card. But it's too soon for that. How do I don't know. I don't think there's a way for me to pull off the combo I want to pull off. I can at the very least get everything set up. Unaffected by card effects is pretty scary. Okay, now how do we do this? Four plus effect monsters. Okay. That should be enough. There we go. That was a close one. Hmm. My card's unaffected by your card, silly. All right, let's go ahead. Get that out of the way. Get this out of the way. Troll and Lockbird. Nice. All right, GG. It doesn't matter too much. Oh, I see. Nice. Yeah, I almost lost on time. I know how to beat decks that I know how to beat. That's about it. I don't know how to beat decks that I don't know how to beat. Plus, I think my deck is bad. Packs. Chaos Magic. This is the only pack that matters. Although this is the pack everybody else is getting currently. If a link monster is on the field, you can special summon this card. You can always... I think I want to put this card in my deck. If a link 2 monster you control is sent to the graveyard or banished, face up, except during the damage step, you can banish this card from your graveyard or hand, then target one card your opponent controls, return to the hand. Yeah, that's a dark Cybers monster, though. This is the card that's, like, scary. When your opponent activates a monster effect on the field or graveyard, you can banish this card, then special summon this... that was special summoned this turn until the end phase to negate the effect, and if you do banish it. So, it's Omni Negate that only works a turn it was summoned. During your opponent's main phase, you can immediately after this effect resolves, link summon one link monster, and if this card you control would be used as material for the link summon, you can also use one link 2 or lower monster your opponent controls. Neither player can activate the effects of link monsters in response to... Yeah. That's about right. But this is the one I want. Open up card packs. Woohoo! Boom! Look at this, Delta. Once per turn, if you special summon a monster from the graveyard except during the damage step, you can make your opponent lose 1,000 life points. And if you do, you gain 500 life points. Your stupid stall decks mean nothing to me now. If you control a Kiss of Kill monster, control a Leela monster, activate one of these effects, target one Kiss of Kill monster or Leela monster you control, and face a monster your opponent controls. Creature swap. Target one set spell trap your opponent. Wait, this is how you get past... Wait, no, cards that aren't affected by card effects, whatever. Target one set spell or trap your opponent controls, shuffle into the deck. Okay. Advanced Crystal Beast. Advanced Crystal Beast. If Advanced Dark is not on the field, set... What the heck is Advanced Crystal Beast? Oh, I got it. I got the EMP mine. What the heck is Advanced Crystal Beast? That sounds like something I would have invented back on the playground. Vivid Tale. Target one card you control, return it to the hand. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one face-up card you control, set this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. And if you do, return that face-up card to the hand, but for the rest of this turn, you cannot activate cards or effects of cards with the same name that card had once it returned to the hand. Interesting. Is that just like a counter to stop your opponent from banishing? I guess so. I guess so. There's a new structure deck, by the way, Delta. Where are structure decks? I don't know if you saw. Must be either fusion summon or special summon for your extra deck. During the turn, a spell card or effect is activated by banishing one level 6 or higher dark spellcaster monster you control as material. You can only special summon. Must be fusion summoned or special summon from your extra deck. During the turn, a spell card or effect is activated by banishing one level 6 or higher dark spellcaster monster you control as materia. You can only special summon Dark Magician of Destruction once per turn this way, no matter which method you use. This card then becomes Dark Magician while in the field or graveyard. If this card is special summon, you can add one Dark Magician or one card that mentions it from your deck to your hand. Yeah, I mean... After this card is special summoned, it is unaffected by other card effects until the end of your next turn. You can only use each effect of Chimeras once per turn. If this card battles during damage calculation, you can make this card gain 100 attack for each spell in the graveyard and banishment. During your opponent's turn, you can target one spell or trap on the field, destroy it. Gaze with Chimeras. It actually seems really weak now that I see it. Huh. Really weak deck. I don't know what else to do. I feel like I have as good of a deck as I possibly can. I've got the hand traps. I only have a one Lila in the deck. One Lila Treat, and two Lila Sweet, because these are the hand traps that were just added. When your opponent activates a card in response to your Live Twin card or effect, you can discard this card and negate your opponent's card effect. So it's like a Omni Negate for your Live Twin cards, including Live Twin Sunny Stitch and Live... I don't know if that counts as a Live Twin card, but Live Twin... Blah, 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 blah. That's an Evil Twin card. Evil Twin. These are all Evil Twins, so those don't work. But all your Live Twin cards, Live Twin, Live Twin, Live Twin, Live Twin, Live Twin, you can stop your opponent from stopping you. And then you got the Fiendsmith engine, so then you get this guy, who, ideally, by the end of the turn, you have this equipped to him, which is a Link 2. And if you have a Link 2, quick effect, you can negate the effect of any number of face-up cards on the field up to the total Link level of cards equipped to this guy, which would be 2. It can get up to 3 with Fiendsmith Requiem. It can get up to 3. Also, you might recognize this guy, Delta, right here. This guy. You might recognize him. What's the name of the zombie creature? Shoot. There you go. Look at that. This card is set from your hand or deck to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect. Special summon this card. This is a zombie. This is a fiend. Isn't that crazy? Pretty crazy, right? But yeah, before... This is another card that was added. It's a Link 1 Kiss a Kill monster. And before that, if you played Kiss a Kill, then your opponent Effect Veilered, Ash Blossomed, any number of things, you just stop dead in your tracks right here. But now, you can Link Summon this, which lets you send a Leela from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard. Apply this effect this turn. Each time your opponent activates a card or effect in response to your draw one card. That doesn't matter. So you send this to your graveyard, the new Leela Sweet card. If you control a Kiss a Kill monster and this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. But while it's face up in the monster zone, you cannot special summon from the extra deck except fiend monsters. That means nothing. My entire extra deck is fiend monsters. Fiend, 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 warrior. Oh no! Fiend, 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 fiend. I summon this on my opponent's turn anyways. It doesn't matter. During your opponent's turn, you can target one face-up special summon monster your opponent controls. Immediately after this effect resolves, Link summon one Dark Link monster except Unchained Soul of Rage. Yeah, so then this Link summons lets me banish a card. It's all good. This deck is a well-oiled machine. Too bad that I am not experienced enough to pilot it. This card's fun, though. This one has its own special animation. Called... This is what the original card looks like. Called by the Grave. Just an old guy getting pointed at. But here's the Live Twin one. They just added this, so it's fun. But it's not a Live Twin card, don't get confused. You can't add a Live Twin card from your deck to your hand and get this card. Dark Sage, the best card in the game. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned from your hand or deck by tributing one Dark Magician immediately after applying the effect of Time Wizard, in which you called the coin toss right. When special summoned this way, add one spell card from your deck to your hand. Any spell card. Alright, I hope you enjoyed. I think I could end the stream right here. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Yu-Gi-Oh! It's time to duel, and we'll see you next time.